Solo Leveler fans, this is Chris Boltz, and I'm coming in with an article about something that the anime Solo Leveling has achieved in the winter 2024 anime season. Hey, they happen to be one of the most the show happened to be one of the most popular shows of that period. But before I get into the content, do make sure you like, share, subscribe, turn on those post notifications. All that stuff really helps me out. Now, this article comes courtesy of Collider. Solo Leveling achieves impressive new streaming record. And if we go down here, Solo Leveling season 2 was phenomenal. It was awesome. It had a lot of ups, had a lot of downs in terms of emotion, and overall, it capped off season 2 with one of the best fights in anime. I still think the fight between Ant King Beru and Jinwoo pales in comparison to his fight with Igris, probably because it was a little more of a struggle and a lot was more riding on the line than what was with Ant King Beru. I know that Sung Jinwoo had to defeat him as quickly as possible to save Cha Hain, but I think overall the fight with Igris was had a higher stakes and made him struggle just a little better. But back to this article right here. Now, it said that the anime did become the most liked anime in Crunchyroll history. It looks like this right here. It got 129,000 likes in less than 24 hours. It did temporarily take over Demon Slayer and One Piece as the #1 anime on Crunchyroll. And but over time, obviously, One Piece had retained its crown. But according to this source right here, White Box Entertainment, it became the #1 anime. And if we go right over here, Anime by the Numbers, this is by Miles A. Let me go back over here. I think I went to the wrong one. No, hold on one second. No, we're at the right one right here. So you see that right here, White Box Entertainment, U.S. Anime Simulcast in March, or rather, I don't know what that MAR means. Engagement ranking 2025. You see right there, Solo Leveling is #1, followed by Apothecary Diaries. Sakamoto Days is #3. ReZero Season 3, Dragon Ball Daima, Blue Box, Dr. Stone Science Future, Shangri-La Frontier, and Zenshu was new in the top 10, and then 100 Girlfriends Who Really Love You rounds that out. Now, I did watch all of these. I watched season 1 of 100 Girlfriends, but I got kind of bored with it. The first couple of episodes were really funny, but then after a while, it just fell off with me. Didn't watch Blue Box or anything like that, but Zenshu, I do agree. It's because it says right here for Zenshu, it started off with a mixed reaction because everybody thought it was going to be a typical isekai. Personally, for me, I just thought it was kind of like boring in the beginning, but towards the end, it really finds its stride. It really picks up over time. But all of them pale in comparison to Solo Leveling. Solo Leveling is the king of cliffhangers. It was ending on cliffhangers that tells you to come in there and come back and watch for more. Telling you to come back each weekend to catch up with the adventures and travails of Sung Jinwoo, and it ending on that high note, making that desperation for season 3 even more prevalent. Speaking of which, make sure you guys do go over and sign my petition. I'm gonna keep this up for as long as I possibly can. Looks like we just got up to 9 supporters. Please go over there and sign that petition because we really want that Solo Leveling season 3 to come about. So it ended on a high note with everyone really psyched about the season, about the entire show, and people want more. But if you want more, remember what the producer of A1 Productions, A1 Pictures said. You need to provide that Genki Dama type support. That means spirit bomb, similar to when Goku created that giant spirit bomb in Dragon Ball Z. So we're gonna need to go ahead and do that. But in this petition right here will definitely show that. We got 106 views. So let's turn some of those views into actual support. It doesn't cost you anything. Just put your name on it and just say, hey, I want Crunchyroll, Sony, A1 Studio, Aniplex to come in there and create a Solo Leveling season 3. So, and then going back over here, so all these anime are pretty good. Sakamoto Days started off kind of slow, and they picked up its strides toward the end. ReZero, awesome throughout the entire season. Can't wait for season 4 on that. Dragon Ball Daima, hey, Dragon Ball finally canonized Super Saiyan Gen 4. There's some slight coloring differences between between Super Saiyan 4 and Dragon Ball Daima and what was in GT. But hey, we'll take it still. We'll take that fact that Super Saiyan Gen 4 is now canon to the Dragon Ball universe. Dr. Stone Science Future, man, the way that one ended, where Senku and his crew stayed back to work on the farm to get that rocket fuel so they can go to the moon, and then the other portion of his team going around getting ready to help create cities across the globe. That was a really good way to end that. Shangri-La Frontier, I got in a really good debate with someone who was saying that Shangri-La Frontier didn't have a lot of filler episodes. I was like, I beg to differ. Shangri-La Frontier has quite a bit of filler episodes, and in fact, the last episode of the season was just them basically talking about how they want to scheme the tournament so that the star esports player could play along with them. And that could have been summarized in about 5 minutes, but instead they spent the majority of that episode just talking and doing nothing, and it ended on it did end on a cliffhanger, but it was a boring one. So, but it hopefully it is going to be coming back for season 3. I still haven't seen Apothecary Diaries. I need to go in there and watch that one. Blue Box, I heard good things about that one too, but again, that's another one that I haven't watched or anything like that, so I won't say much on those. But again, the entire point of this is Solo Leveling season 2, number 1 for winter 2024. I think they actually call it 2025. I don't know why they do that, but I digress. This is right here is proof that people like that series and we need more of it. So remember to go over there and sign that petition and show your support. What do you guys think? Are you guys in agreement that Solo Leveling season 2 was the best of the winter 2024 season? Jump down in the comments and let me know what you think. And remember to like, share, subscribe, turn on those post notifications, all that good stuff. Help me out. And remember, this is Chris Bolts signing off, and I will catch you in the next video. You guys take it easy.